Hi YouTube, it's Catherine Michelle. Sorry about all the delays and everything. I just haven't had much time lately to do more reading on the reports and the case. However, what I have done is sent all of the information regarding the blunt force trauma to several other agencies. I know some people have made the comments about how a county isn't responsible for the city and everything like that. So to help everyone understand, everyone I'm sending all of this information to are the people that are told me by the previous department. For example, when I sent it to the Minnesota Attorney General, they said to send it to the chief and to the Dakota County Attorney. I do that, and then I'm told they don't handle it. So then I send it to somebody else, and then someone else talks to law enforcement out there, and then they come back and let me know that that law enforcement says to send it to so and so. So I am following protocol. It's being sent to absolutely everybody. It's not being sent willy-nilly and without direction. So so far it's been sent to everyone except for the Minnesota Bureau of Investigation and the governor, which will probably be my next step if I don't hear anything back. But it's been sent to the Minnesota Attorney General. It has been sent to the Dakota County Attorney. It's been sent to the chief of the Apple Valley Police Department. It was sent to the lead detective in the Apple Valley Police Department. It was sent to the Dakota County Sheriff's Office. And then they said that I need to then send it to the city council and to the mayor, which now it has also been sent to them. So it has literally been sent to every legal department in the state of Minnesota. And so far, everyone is passing the buck. Oh, it's not me, it's them. It's not me, it's them. Oh, wait, it's them. It's not, and it's this huge round robin. And that is beginning to give me a bigger picture of this case and just the lack of concern for improper investigations in the entire state of Minnesota. If Apple Valley does this, then how many other cases are incorrectly solved, or someone's called a murderer, or they don't even find the murderer? This has just been an extremely eye-opening experience, and I am definitely appalled by the results. Now, I also want to make some brief comments to those who have written in the past. For some reason, YouTube is just now showing comments to me that were posted 3 or 4 months ago, and I'm just now getting notification and even seeing them. So I am really sorry about the delay. I've tried to answer everyone that did, say something, make comments, good or bad. I did try to respond to all of them. And so I'm really sorry about that delayed response. And someone was making a comment, that they were upset because they hadn't received the photo. They said they emailed me and hadn't received the photo of the bodies and everything like that. And so then they were basically stating they were agreeing with this negative comment the other person was making because I was ignoring them. I'm not ignoring you people. You have to understand that emails don't always come through. The comments aren't always posted. And then if you do write and ask for the photo, then I am slammed for even saying I have it, and then people are writing all these horrible things. So it really makes it difficult for me to even want to share the photo with you now, because it's like, after reading that comment, I'm like, are you really about justice for this family, or are you a thrill seeker? You just want to see photos of dead bodies so you can say how whacked out we all are. I don't know what your motive is. This is not a joke. This case is not something that we take lightly. We spend a lot of hours on this, and we don't get paid for any of this. This is all done on our time, and what we do is well, I can only speak for myself. I go out and I find other professionals, and it's not my fault that people don't want to go on the record. And if you wonder why that they don't want to go on the record, just read the comments. Some of the comments. A lot of you are fantastic, and thank you for all of the support. Truly, you guys are the best. But it's those who are the ones who constantly say really horrible stuff and tear things apart, and they have no knowledge of what they speak about. Now, these professionals I talk to, they know what goes on the internet, and they don't want any part of that. They don't want an opinion of theirs to be, ripped apart and thrown all over the place just because people want to be angry and tell someone they don't know what they're talking about. They don't have time for that. So it's I can't be held responsible because people don't want their names used. I can only give what they tell me, and I do. And I let you know when a professional has stated something, and I will say this is what they said, and then here's why they said that, and here's what I have found when I investigated that aspect of the case. So the comments about me not being an investigator and I don't know what I'm talking about, please just, keep those to yourself. If you don't have anything constructive to say, just don't say anything at all. And I'm not saying you have to agree. A lot of people don't agree with what I find, and they write that in a very good way. They're just saying, hey, this is what I see and this is what I thought and this, so whatever. That I respect. I have no problem with that. It's the people who are, throw out those dirty digs. Really, come on, do something better with your time. We don't have time for that. We spend a lot of, like I said, we spend a lot of our own personal time and energy reading through the hundreds and hundreds of pages that we have received. We look at the photos that have come in, and I don't know who released those photos, but they were released via a legitimate and legal Freedom of Information Act request. So they were given out legally. So you can't fault us for showing something that we or someone that I know legally obtained. You don't like it? That's why we say don't watch it. If the picture's going to be on there, if it's going to be something from the crime scene, I always tell you, if you're under 18 or you're squeamish or you don't want to see it, turn off the video. Don't watch it. But there's a lot of other people out there that have written and have given some really good advice and some really good theories, and some, they put things in a different perspective, and I have completely appreciated everything they've done. But they would not have been able to do that had they not seen what they saw. So you don't have to agree, you don't have to like it, but if you have a constructive criticism, great. Or if you agree, great. But again, we don't have time for the troll type activity that takes place sometimes. And I'm just thankful it doesn't happen a lot. And that most of the people who do respond are very concerned, and they really are interested in the justice for this family. So I'm continuing to work on this. I'm going to continue reading the reports. I stopped on the list of inconsistencies because I basically stopped reading the reports because I was in the process of sending this out to everyone. And since the information has basically been sent to everyone, like I said, except for the Minnesota Bureau of Investigation and the governor, which will be next, I now have time to go back and start looking at the case again and reading over files. And it seems like there's some other topics that I really want to go back and revisit, because it seems like either I didn't explain it well enough, which is a possibility, because I tend sometimes to just speak real quick and I don't give the amount of detail some people would like or need. So I'm going to go back and revisit some of those topics after reading people's comments. So I'll be doing videos again on, say, the footprints. They're not footprints. I cannot stress that enough. They are not footprints. And then other things like the DNA or the blood on the gun and stuff like that. So we will go back and revisit that again. So there you go. Just wanted to give you an update to let you know that the blunt force trauma and all the evidence has just within the last week been sent to the mayor and also to the city council of Apple Valley. Still keeping our fingers crossed. At this point, I have, pretty much zero hope that any legal system is going to do anything. And I just thank God I don't live in Apple Valley, Minnesota. If they are willing to allow murderers to run free just for whatever their reasons are, why they will not fix what they did wrong, I wouldn't want to be in that community. Not a fat chance. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day, and we will see you soon.